The old queen said, I'll put 20 downy mattresses upon her bed, and beneath those 20 mattresses I'll put one tiny pea. If the pea disturbs her slumber, then a true princess is she. Extremely tall, but the dainty alas didn't sleep at all, and she told them so next day. Said the queen, my dear, if you felt that pea, then we've proof enough of your royalty. Let the wedding music play. And the people shouted quietly, hooray! For a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant air, but a genuine princess is exceedingly rare. There are many versions of this story. I sing them all. This is the prettiest, but it's not quite accurate. I happen to know the true story of the Princess and the Pea for the very good reason that I was there. It was a small kingdom ruled by a talkative queen and a mute king. The princess in the true story was not the only girl put to the test. Actually, she was one of 13 girls who came to the palace hoping to wed the prince, but who, for one reason or another, were found to be unsuitable. As a matter of fact, the day I arrived at court, they were testing Princess number 12. A curious quiz was in progress.
Are you ready for the next question?
I guess so.
The next question concerns famous rulers. Are you quite ready?
Uh-huh.
Well then, name 3 kings. Is that clear?
Yes. Would you repeat the question, please?
Certainly. Name 3 kings.
May I take the third king first? Well, let's see. 3 kings are... Is this a trial?
No, it's the royalty test to find out if she's a true princess.
King John, King Arthur, and... Does it matter if she's a true princess?
Oh yes, if she's a true princess, then we can all get married.
King Ethelred.
That is absolutely correct.
She's smart, Mama. She's the best one yet. Can I marry her now, please? Can I?
No, sweetheart. There's still one more question.
This test isn't going to be fair. It's the law that isn't fair.
Law?
The marriage law. Throughout the land, no one may wed, till dauntless to the altar's led.
Dauntless.
The prince, until he gets married, none of us can.
You have now reached the 7th plateau, and here is your final question. It is divided into 4 parts and concerns a man most often known as the Knight of the Red Cross. 1. What was his name? 2. What beast did he slay? 3. How many rows of teeth did the beast have? And what kind? And 4. What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the blacksmith who forged a sword that killed the beast?
1. St. George. 2. A dragon. 3. 12 rows of teeth, and they were iron. And 4... would you repeat the question, please?
What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the blacksmith who forged a sword that killed the beast?
The middle name?
The middle name.
Of the daughter-in-law.
In law. You have 30 seconds.
Oh, pass. Please, please pass. Do you speak, my lady? No, I...
20 seconds.
I do wish her success. She's a pretty little thing.
10 seconds. I'm terribly sorry, but your time is up.
Too bad, my dear, too bad. You do show a certain aptitude, but as for the true brilliance of royalty, well, I'm afraid not. Remember, blood will tell, and yours didn't tell us quite enough. However, to show that there are no hard feelings, we do have a nice consolation prize for you. Now, goodbye, good luck, and get out. Don't, Liz. Oh, sweetheart, don't pout.
called to pass.
Alas, alas, is what I lack, alas, alas, alack. Throughout the land, no one may wed till dawn, the shares his man rich bed.
The lonely spinster's life go. Hey, the prince or royal wife, we have an opening for a princess, for a genuine certified princess. Tell us when you enter to win this dilemma we're in. Ladies, give up big for living in sin. We have an opening for a princess, for a beautiful, fine princess. For it's a beautiful night, hold right on the roses in dawn. Ladies are having many fun. What to do, keep the ladies in waiting. 4, 6, 11, 12, contenders in a row.
Are you new here?
Yes, I am, Sir Wizard.
Splendid, splendid. Now watch as I take this perfectly fine piece of parchment. Notice that it is a single piece of parchment with no cuts, folds, or concealed pockets. Well, what is it?
Excuse me, Cardamon, but I have to take the minstrel to sign in with the castle steward.
This way, please.
I'm on my way to Normandy. I won't be staying long.
For your father's sake, I put up with a good deal from you. Don't address me as cardinal in court. Just because your father and I were in show business together, don't presume.
I'm here.
Oh, Sir Harry.
My darling. You missed the test.
Sweet Larkin, my new responsibilities as chivalric knight of the hero keep me busy.
The latest princess was a failure.
No,
Yes.
bad luck, but don't despair, for we have plenty of time. If a true princess is not found in the next few months, then I will go out and find one myself, for I don't deserve to wear my spurs.
Darling,
My love,
do you remember the royal joust on Whit Sunday when you won those spurs?
of course.
And you were called Sir Harry, the fairest and bravest knight in all the land, and everyone agreed you had a brilliant future ahead of you, that you may someday become Lord Chamberlain or ever Prime Minister.
Well, I don't know about Prime Minister.
And do you remember the picnic we had later on the greensward with the lovely cold pheasant?
Yes,
And you and I wandered away from the others to climb the hill and watch the sun go down.
yes,
And a lark was singing in the trees, and you said you'd remember that moment forever because the lark song reminded you of my name.
yes, Larkin, yes,
And we watched the sun go down.
yes.
Well, I'm going to have a baby. So you see, a princess for Dauntless must be found, and soon, or else I shall have to go away somewhere.
Well,
Oh, darling, I'm so worried this could ruin you. And you'd never become Prime Minister or anything. Just say the word, Harry, and I'll go far away. They'll never find me. Just say the word.
no. You'll stay here. Why should we both suffer all of our lives just because you had a moment of weakness?
Oh, Harry.
We're none of us perfect. Everything's gonna be all right.
Thank you, Harry.
It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't because it can't be long
shan't belong to anyone but you.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while, I will see your smile on the face of my son to be forever hand in love. Is the way I have it planned, but I'll only stay in love if the glove contains your hand.
In a velvet gown, you'll be coming down the aisle, and it's bound to seem as though the waiting's only been a little while. Do you have any idea how soon, my love? November.
My time is at a premium, for soon the world will see me a maternal bride to be. I know I mustn't worry, Harry, still I wish you'd hurry, Harry, marry me.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while, I will see you smile on the face of my son to be forever hand in glove. Is the way I have it planned, but I'll only stay in love if the glove contains your hand. I can see it all down to every small detail. So I wish you'd look around until you found the castle in the neighborhood for sale.
Come along, darling, don't dawdle. Oh, for heaven's sake, Dauntless, pick up your feet. And don't squint. I told you not to look at the sun.
Yes, Mama.
That's better. Oh. Sexiness! If I've told you once, I've told you 100,000 times. I will not have you playing these foolish games and running around in the halls. It just isn't dignified. We are the rulers of this kingdom, and if we don't set a proper example for the rest of the court, I'd like to know who will. I mean, what is the point of being a ruler if one doesn't behave as a ruler should?
Mama?
Now what?
Mama, when am I going to get my princess?
Dauntless, I don't want to discuss this right now. It's nearly time for your cocoa.
Oh, Mama, I know, but sometimes I get the feeling that you don't want me to get married.
Don't want you to get married. Don't want you to get married. Dauntless, don't you trust me?
Of course, Mama.
Well, then how could you say such a thing? I want you to get married. How many times have I said to you, I want you to get married? Just this morning, I said to your father, I said, Sextimus, I want that boy to get married. It just isn't normal for a boy that age to be single. After all, he is the prince. I said, don't forget that. He is the next in line to the throne. I mean, I know we're not the oldest people in the world, but on the other hand, you're not going to live forever. And I know that I would just feel much better, much easier, and much more relaxed in my mind if that boy were married and settled and set. And that is absolutely verbatim exactly what I said to your father this morning. Of course, he didn't say anything. He never does. But you know him just as well as I do. I don't have to tell you how impossible he is, but that's my cross of pain. I don't want you to worry your head one tiny bit about the fact that your father and I don't get along and never have. If he makes me miserable and makes me suffer, well, I'll just have to put up with it. And I will not allow it to affect my child's attitude towards him or me. He may be a mean, stupid, awful, selfish, dreadful, rotten man, but he is your father, so I want you to respect him. There is only one person who really cares about you and really worries about your health and your happiness and your future, and that's what I'm talking about right now, your future. I want to make myself completely clear. I want you to get married, but I don't want you to marry just anybody. After all, marriage is a lifetime partnership, and I would not want my sweet baby boy to make the same mistakes as I did and wind up miserable the way I did. You are a prince, which means you must marry someone suitable, someone good enough and smart enough and fine enough for my good, nice, sweet, beautiful baby boy. And yes, she must be a princess, a real princess. That is one thing I absolutely insist upon. She must be a real, genuine, bona fide princess, just as I was. Well, that's what you really want, isn't it? Someone like me? Of course you do. If I were only 20 years younger. Just remember this. You must trust me.
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
Hello, Harry.
Don't interrupt! Well,
Sir Harry wishes to speak to you, madam.
well,
Madam, I have the honor to request a peerless lady. I wish to search for a true princess, one of the royal blood, one who will suit both you and Prince Dollars.
no.
Mama.
No. We've already been through all of the girls in all of the neighboring kingdoms. There are none left. We'll have to wait for their sisters to grow up. That'll take years. Why? Where are you going to go? I don't know where you're even going to find one.
Madam, I plan to head north, over the mountains,
Over the mountains?
and across the Badlands,
Across the Badlands?
and into the marshland where the beautiful swamp lily grows.
Into the marshlands? Are you out of your mind?
Oh, let him go, Mama, let him go.
The only thing you'll find there is frogs and tadpoles and things.
Mama.
And do you know what the weather is like?
Mama, please.
Do you know how damp and foggy?
Mama.
What? And humid and oppressive.
Oh,
And
Mama, let Sir Harry try. Please, please, Mama, for me. Please.
all right. Go ahead. It's your silence.
Hooray!
Oh, come on, Douglas. You have missed your cookie.
Good luck, Sir Harry. Good luck.
Don't be afraid, little Larkin. I'll bring back a true princess, one who will be able to pass the queen's test.
I believe you. I'm not afraid.
And I shan't be away long.
Only fly as fast as you can, my love. We shall be waiting.
We?
You know. And wear this.
Next to my heart.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while, I will see your smile on the face of my side to be forever. And love is the way I have it, but I want to stay and fly if the God can take my hand.
In a velvet gown, you'll be coming down the aisle, and it's bound to seem as though the waiting's only in a little while.
Sir Harry's perilous journey took 3 weeks, and Lady Larkin had all but given up hope that he would find a true princess. Then, one sunny morning in mid-April, when the crocuses were just beginning to dot the meadows, the lookout in the north round tower spied 2 distant figures approaching at full gallop. The alarm was spread. Sir Harry is back. Sir Harry is back with a new princess. Now let's see. How does this part go in the old story? On a stormy night to the castle door came the last the prince had been waiting for. That, of course, is utterly untrue. It didn't storm that night at all. In fact, it wasn't even night, and the princess only looked as though she'd come in from a storm.
Actually, I swam them out. But never mind, if I just stand right here, oh, there's a nice draft. I'll be dry in no time.
Mama, look, she's all wet.
You swam the moat? We tried to stop her, but she wouldn't wait for the drawbridge. You swam the moat?
She was determined to arrive as soon as possible. We had to get a rope and pull her out.
You swam the moat?
All right, I was a little anxious. My friend Sir Harry, he's still out there. He said you had an opening for a princess. Any princess. I figured the early bird. Anyway, here I am. Oh, who's the lucky man? Hey, naughty, naughty, is it you?
Hey, naughty, 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 naughty.
Hey, naughty, naughty, is it you?
Naughty, 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 no.
Hey, naughty, naughty, is it you or you or you or you or?
Naughty, needy, naughty, naughty, needy.
No, no, no! Someone's being bashful. That's no way to be. Not with me. Can't you see that I am just as embarrassed as you? And I can understand your point of view. I've always been shy. I confess that I'm shy. Can't you guess that this confident air is a mask that I wear? 'Cause I'm shy, and you may be sure. We don't deep I'm demure. Though some people I know might deny it, at bottom I'm quiet and pure. I'm aware that it's wrong to be meek as I am. My chances might pass me by. I pretend to be strong, but as weak as I am, all I can do is try. God knows I try, though I'm frightened and shy. And despite the impression I give, I confess that I'm living a lie. Because I'm actually terribly timid and horribly shy. Though a lady may be dripping with glamour, as often as not she will stumble and stammer when suddenly confronted with romance. And she's likely to fall on her face when she's finally face to face with a pair of pants. Quite often the lady's not as hard to please as she seems. Quite often she'll settle for something less than the man of her dreams. I'm going fishing for a mate. I'm gonna look in every brook. But how much longer must I wait with bated breath and hook? That was wonderful! And that is why, though I'm frightened and shy, I'm insane to know which, sir. You, sir? Well, then who, sir? When, sir? And where, sir? I couldn't be tenser. and you
Do
swear...
you mean to ask me to believe that you are a true princess of the royal blood, and that I too actually understand that you have the nerve and the gall and the presumption to apply for my son's hand in marriage?
Mama, may I say something?
No! And do you imagine for one moment that I would even consider you suitable for any son of mine? You are laboring under a very unfortunate misapprehension, my dear. My son will not marry any moat swimmer, not while I have breath in my body. And I haven't been feeling well, not well at all. I get these shooting pains all through here, and don't try to tell me it's the vapors. I know what the vapors are. I have had the vapors.
Are you new here? Now watch as I take this perfectly fine piece of parchment. Notice that it is a single piece of parchment with no cuts, folds, or concealed pockets.
It's a nut house.
No, wait, please, don't go.
Oh, you're the one, I guess.
Sure, I'm Prince Dauntless, the drab.
Well, glad to have met you.
Wait, don't go. I like you. Everybody does. Well, almost everybody.
Dauntless, I'd like to stay here, but I don't want to come between you and your mother. So I guess I'll just face the facts, cut my losses, and head back to the swamps.
But I really like you.
You do? Why?
You swam the moat.
Oh, Dauntless, I know I've swam the moat, but I'm not actually like that. You see, that's not the real me. Actually, I'm shy!
In the moat again. Lower the drawbridge. Are you all right?
Sure.
You ought to see her swim, Mama. She's wonderful.
Yes, isn't she?
I like her, Mama. She swam the moat.
It's cold.
Twice.
I don't need any help.
Can I marry her now, please? Can I?
Marry her? Of course not. When you marry, if you marry, you'll marry a real princess. You'll marry someone.
I have the honor to announce the arrival of Her Royal Highness, the Princess Winifred.
You're late. She's already been here and gone.
Gone.
She's swimming home. That, Sir Harry, is no princess.
Ah, but she is, Your Majesty.
What?
That one? You jest.
On mine honor as a knight, I swear she is. I have her papers right here. Winifred, Princess of Iconquil, guardian of the Midgard Serpent and warden of the Ragnarok Marsh Lily. The inscription of her family crest reads, Tu negere malis, sed control orientio ito.
Well, what does that mean?
Roughly means if at first you don't succeed.
Never mind!
You see, Mom, she is a princess. At least a test, Mama, please. For me. Please.
All right, we'll test her. The wizard and I will put on our thinking caps and come up with a nice, fair test, like we always do, and I'll prove to you all that this girl cannot possibly be a princess. Leg!
This is her leg.
No, we'll test her for...
That is not my leg.
How crude. We'll test her for sensitivity. She'll have her test, and she'll fail it. Fail it fair and square, just like all the others.
Fail what?
The royalty test.
Every princess suing for my hand must pass a test to prove she's a real princess.
What kind of test?
It's always highly secret.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Right now, I'd better get out of these wet clothes.
May I show you part of the castle on the way to your room?
Sure.
You're awfully nice.
Well, you're nicer.
And good looking, too.
Well, you're better looking and nicer, too.
Well, you're a better swimmer.
I'm so excited. Sir Harry is back. Yes, he is. And he's brought us a lovely princess. Have you seen her? Neither have I, but I'm sure she's as delicate as an orange blossom. And I'm to be her lady in waiting. Sir Harry arranged it. Isn't he thoughtful? He arranges everything.
me to follow in his footsteps, but then I landed this jester job, and what's wrong? You're worried? About what? Who? Some lady. Which lady? 2 syllables. First syllable. Birds. Some kind of bird. Auk, bluebird, catbird, dove, eagle, finch, grouse, hawk, ibis, jay, kiwi, lark, martin. Lark.
Lady Larkin.
And a knight.
Which night?
Sir Harry. Dust. Sounds like dust. Lust?
Must what? I'm gonna start all over, right.
She's in trouble. What kind of trouble? Big trouble.
How many syllables?
She's going to have a baby. Does anyone else know? Sir Harry.
Yes, but does anyone else know besides Sir Harry?
Don't worry, we can keep a secret. The question is, can you? We know you can't talk.
You can't talk, but you manage to communicate.
We have only 2 voices among us, and yet there's a third voice, a voice in disguise. You'll be hearing a trio and not a duet if you listen with both of your eyes. Kindly, with both of your. We produce a unique and remarkable blend when we raise our 3 voices on high. We're in perfect accord from beginning to the king, the minstrel, and I. Yet if one of our trio should ever depart, then the others will languish and die. We're like 3 different people with only one, the king, the jester, and I. Sing hey, nutty, nutty, hey, nutty, nutty, hey, diddle, diddle. Strike up a tune on the. Oh, the bishop declares our behavior is crude as he piously looks to the sky. 'Cause when we're going swimming, we always go beak. The king and the jester, the king and the minstrel. Oh, the vintner makes wine from the grapes that he grows. 20 barrels were lost last July. Where they went is a secret that nobody knows. Oh, the cook claims she's missing 1 chocolate cream roll and a fish that was ready to fry. Guess who's dining on pastry and filet of. Sing hey, nutty, nutty, hey, nutty, nutty, needle and diddle. Crash us a clash on the. It's been said of our king that his morals are loose, but the queen is much worse on the sly. Well, what's good for the gander is good for the king and the jester, the king and the minstrel.
As if I haven't had enough trouble trying to protect my only son from every catch-penny princess that comes along. Now I'm surrounded by spies and traitors. Who can I trust?
Me.
No one! And now I have another one of those princesses to cope with. I am in no mood to sit for hours in my stuffy chamber and rack my brain over a test for that girl when I'm not feeling at all well. But that's the way Dauntless wants it, so that's the way it'll be.
Well, her papers do seem to be in order.
I know, and the worst part about it is that the foolish boy actually seems to like the girl. So, we must think of a test that looks fair, and sounds fair, and seems fair, and isn't fair. When you said sensitivity earlier, I could have applauded and cried out loud, but exactly what?
The table manners.
No, that's not good enough. like me, just get your hands off me. Think up a tricky test for that wretched moat-swimming princess.
Madam, may I suggest, maybe we ought to...
It don't take all night. I'm not well. I need my rest. Not that I'll ever sleep on that lumpy mattress. Oh, my back. Sensitivity, bane of royalty, that bed's a torture rack. Oh, I hate to sound grumpy, but my nerves are so jumpy. I am sure I could feel any love, even if it were under the mattress and small as a pea. That's the answer! Under the mattress. We'll test her tonight. One tiny pea beneath one big downy mattress. Oh God, you're right. Any genuine princess could feel it. If she doesn't, she's through. Get the tiniest pea and order one mattress. No, make it 2.
Why not 5?
10 I think would be plenty. Better still make it 20. And to play it safe in the event, even that's not enough to ensure that she sleeps. We'll give her a soothing sedative, won't we? You can whip up a drink. Something stunning. Oh, but you're clever. I love the way you think. She's insensitive, so insensitive she'll fall asleep, no doubt. Oh, but you're clever, brilliant, a genius. You are divine. Get out.
Well, it certainly feels good to get into something dry. This old dress is just soaked.
Your Highness, the king has asked to meet the young lady.
Why, he never asked before.
He heard you swam the moat.
Is your father anything like your mother? Because if he is,
Oh no, my father is silent.
I'd love to meet him.
Papa, this is Princess Winifred.
Your Highness, the king welcomes you, and he asked me to say that he hopes you get 100 on the test tomorrow.
Well, thanks.
My father never touches his crown to his heart unless he really means it.
Alas, madame, the king is mute or he would speak for himself. He's still under a curse cast by a witch long ago, before Prince Dauntless was born. The curse says, King Sextimus will never talk until the mouse devours the hawk.
Until the mouse devours the hawk. Well, can't you just get a really big mouse and a small hawk and just...
We tried that once, but the mouse got scared and ran away, and the hawk bit Daddy.
Well, just let me get this test under my belt and we'll figure out something. Don't you worry. It certainly has been a pleasure meeting His Majesty. A short while ago, I had the pleasure of meeting Her Majesty. Now that is a nice man.
Your Majesty, I think you better speak to Prince Dauntless very soon about,
About what?
Well, your father feels that he's been neglecting his duty, and now that you're old enough to get married, he thinks you ought to have a little talk, man to man.
You mean about things? You mean now?
Oh. Well, the king says that maybe it would be better to wait until later. There are still a few facts he wants to look up first.
I certainly do like almost both your parents, Dauntless.
We want you to be happy here. We know it's a lot different from what you're used to.
Well, it is a little hard making the adjustment to dry land and everything.
You must feel like a fish out of water.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. You see, where I come from, we don't have any dry land. Oh, no. Some of the poorer people do, but all the nobility live right in the swamp with their servants and pets.
Oh, you have pets?
What?
Dogs?
Frogs. I come from the land of the foggy, foggy dew. morning is like walking through the blue. The swamps of home are brushed with green and gold at break of day. At break of day. The swamps of home are lovely to behold from far away. From far away. In my soul is the beauty of the bog. In my memory, the magic of the mud. I know that blood is thicker than water, and the swamps of home are thicker than blood. Where'er I roam, my heart grows dank and cold. My face grows gray when shadows fall, and I hear the call of the swamps of home. I hear them calling me now, oh, calling me back, oh, calling me Winifred, 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 Winifred. Who do you think you are, girl of the swamp? You've gone too far, maid of the marshland. Don't give up the struggle. Listen to the voice of the swamp. Luggo, luggo, luggo. Where'er I roam, the whips of fate may smart, but down in my heart, one thought will abide and will ne'er be forgotten. Though I search far and wide, there is no land as rotten. Run, 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 as the swamps of
Your Highness, the ladies and I would like to lend you something to wear while your garment is drying.
Why, thanks.
Ladies.
Dauntless, I have to change now.
Oh, all right.
No, Dauntless, it's bad luck to see too much of the bride before the wedding.
Hurry, ladies. May we show you the gowns now, Your Highness?
Yes.
Now, this is the very latest from... Oh, they do such lovely work, don't you think? Notice the fullness in the back and the window sleeves cut right down to the... It's really you. It looks marvelous on. Don't you think so, Lady Helena?
Stunning.
Perhaps Her Highness would like to look in the mirror?
Does Her Highness have a favorite color?
Well, back home we wear a lot of dark green and earth brown, but I guess my own dress there is my favorite color, huckleberry. I tell you what, just leave them all, and the ones I can't use, I'll send back.
Very well, Your Highness. Lady Helena, Lady Rowena.
here, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, remember, we're all here to do a job, and yours is just as important as anyone else's. Oh, dear, sweet, lovely Princess Winifred. You will pass the Queen's test, you will. Gramercy, my dear, you can't possibly clean the floor with such a tiny patch. You need a good, big, wet rag. Oh, here, what's this?
Well, that's my huckleberry.
Just use this old thing. Just look at this mess. What will my gentle princess think of me? Can you know what it means to be lady in waiting to the blessed Winifred? Oh, Winifred, Winifred, what name is sweeter than that? Just look at that table, it's dripping wet. I'll just use this. I can't bear to see the delicate beauty of my royal mistress in such a messy place. Oh, would you get that, please? Quick, quick, quick.
Oh, Harry!
Your Highness.
Your what?
How are you? Oh, get up. You don't have to go through the motions with me. Say, I'm awfully sorry about the, swimming in the moat. I hope I didn't make a bad impression.
Not at all, Your Highness. If you'll just give your wet dress to one of the ladies in waiting, she'll see it taken care of.
Thank you. It's already been taken care of.
I see you've met my dear Lady Larkin.
Oh, you mean this is the little Larkin girl?
The very same, Your Highness.
Oh, Harry, she's beautiful and a bundle of energy.
When I gaze upon that captivating face, I see how bad my description must have been.
Sir Harry's not very good at describing people, Your Highness.
Well, he may not know how to describe them, but he sure knows how to pick them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to return these to the 4th floor.
I have never been so humiliated in my life.
What's the matter?
I thought she was a chambermaid.
What?
A chambermaid.
Larkin, how could you? How could you mistake the princess for a chambermaid?
How can you mistake the chambermaid for a princess?
Don't say such a thing just because you made a stupid mistake.
I made a mistake? Don't you dare try to blame this on me.
I do blame it on you.
She was on her hands and knees scrubbing the floor.
She's a real lady wherever she was. That's more I can say about some people around here.
I hate you.
Well, I hate you too.
Get out.
Don't worry, I'm going.
Goodbye.
Goodbye!
Goodbye.
Goodbye!
After all, you're a wizard. You should be able to think of something that'll help that, what's-her-name to sleep. Don't forget to whip up a sleeping potion and some of that good, heavy incense. Oh, and the hypnotic mirror, too. Wait! The most important thing is that she's tired out first. We'll have an official ball tonight. We'll make that what's-her-name dance until she drops. Now, what can we do? Do you know the Circassian brawl? No, that's not tiring enough. I have it! We can do that new dance, the Spanish Panic. It's absolutely exhausting. Do you know it? Well, it's the rage in Venice. Everybody listen. There's to be an official ball tonight, and everyone is to attend. We're going to do that new dance, the Spanish Panic. So you might as well learn it right now. The basic steps: flip your skirts, open, close, right, right, right. Just like the magic step, only forward. Just that easy. Now you try it. Flip your skirts, open, close, right. Room! Does anyone here know the Spanish Panic?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well, thank heaven someone is up to date around here. Why don't we all watch as our court dancers Sir Harold and Lady Beatrice demonstrate? Oh, thank you, Sir Harold and Lady Beatrice. Now, was that hard? Suppose we all try it. Take partners, please. Prepare. It. Oh, this is fun. I love it. Let's make one more. Hey, let's go. What's the matter? You lost her? All right, Your Majesty, I'll help you.
Has he ever had any success?
Well,
I've been here a month and he hasn't caught a girl yet.
I'll tell you what. Tomorrow we'll set a trap.
You exaggerate.
Not a bit. Someone's coming? The Queen. Now, this has to be the biggest and loudest ball we've ever had. Be sure to hire extra musicians for tonight's dancing. And tell the jester I want her to perform. Not that I'll be able to enjoy any of it because of my back and this strange nagging pain in my jaw. Oh God, no one will know what I suffer. What was she jabbering about? The Queen's going to make us do something? What? Exercise.
Who's coming?
I don't know. My lady, is there something wrong?
Oh, no.
Well, we're glad of that anyway.
I just felt faint, that's all. I was sitting in my room sewing and it got a little stuffy, so I decided to come out here and get some air.
I see you were planning to camp out for a while.
Oh, Your Majesty, you don't know, you just don't know. Do you have any idea what can happen in a relationship between a man and a woman? I'm glad I found out what I did. It's better this way. I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving the service of the Queen forever.
That's a pretty big step to take all alone.
Well, I have no choice.
You're leaving forever?
Yes.
You'll need help.
Who would help me?
I, my lady? What did you say? You want to take care of the Lady Larkin. Well, who's going to take care of you?
Chivalry demands that we protect a damsel in distress.
Oh, if you say so, Your Majesty.
But she'll have to travel light, the way a man does.
Yes, she'll go as a boy. We can steal one of Prince Dauntless's suits. We'll get these things out of sight, and you can wait in your room.
No, I don't need help from anyone. Thank you. I
I can go alone.
Over the wall?
Yes, I don't need help from anyone.
No, you'll be all right once you get past the water rats.
Rats.
Oh yes, they live on the edges of the stagnant pools near the quicksand.
Quicksand beyond the wall, which you must climb. It's 22 feet and covered with slime and infested with spiders. And the spiders are sweet compared to the snakes on the other side.
Oh, they won't hurt you. Unless, of course, you plan to go alone.
Well, I did, but if I'd known it was so terrible out there.
Then you'd think a second thought and come with me. I know all the secret ways to get you free. Over the hills and to the open sea.
Then where?
It's April, isn't it?
April.
Normandy is fine and fair, so Normandy is where we'll go. I can show you a beach where the peach blossom blows, and I know how to reach a man who knows a friendly place with rows of windows facing the sea. This time of year, the air I hear is rare and clear and warm in Normandy. I know a meadow covered with mustard flowers, golden as the sun, where a wondrous thing can happen when an April day is done. There's a moment after the sunset when the sky is suddenly green and the world seems hushed and waiting for the first white stars to gleam. When you see that emerald sky, you know the reason why. There's not another place I'd rather be. Keep your El Dorado and away with Burgundy. Come fly with me. Come try those wings. Come swift, for we have things to do. Is there truly a beach where the peach blossom grows? Are you sure you can reach a man who knows the with rows of windows facing the sea? This time of year, the air I hear is rare and clear. Don't be afraid, heaven was made in
You better not let the queen catch you walking. Have you seen Sir Harry? He's had a fight with Lady Larkin. Hey, look.
He's with that French girl. She only speaks one word of English, but I hear she's a real charmer.
What's the one word?
Yes.
How's it going, Harry, old boy?
Très bien. After the ball, we'll have a little party on the west parapet. Don't forget to bring the goblets.
And something to lay on the ground.
Harry, ask Mabel if she'd like to bring something.
Voulez-vous?
Yes.
Come on now, keep it tradition.
Sleep well.
I know it's highly secret, but what sort of test does she usually give?
Well, with Mama thinking up the test, it could be almost anything.
Like what?
Well, sometimes it's dancing. Sometimes it's history.
Ugh.
Sometimes it's spelling.
Ugh.
Oh, but sometimes it's a test of strength and endurance.
Aha!
For instance. One of the girls was supposed to lift this weight. She couldn't. I can't even lift it, but I know you'll pass. You don't have to worry.
Do you want me to pass? Then I'll pass.
Hey, I think you're wonderful.
By the way, I don't think I ever told you, my full name is Winifred the Woebegone, but Winifred's too formal. You can call me by my nickname,
Winnie?
Fred.
Fred. What a beautiful name. So straight, so strong, so you. I like you, Fred. I like you.
You're just saying those words to be kind.
No, I mean it, I love you, Fred.
He's out of his medieval mind.
I'm perfectly sane and sound. I've never felt better in my life. Everybody, 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 come and meet my incipient wife. I'm in love with a girl named Fred. My reasons must be clear. When she shows you all how strong she is, you'll stand right up and cheer. I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She drinks just like a lord. So come sing a merry drinking song and let no one be bored. I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She sings just like a bird. You'll be left completely speechless when her gentle voice is heard. I'm in love with a girl named Fred who wrestles like a Greek. You will clap your hands in wonder at her fabulous technique. I'm in love with a girl named Fred who dances with such grace. You are bound to sing her praises till you're purple in the face. I'm in love with a girl named Fred whose musical to she will set your feet a tapping when she plays her I'm in love with a girl named Fred, a clever, clownish wit. When she does her funny pantomime, on your side your shoulders split.
Quiet!
Quiet. The queen insists on quiet. She's ordered 20 knives. She's ordered 20 knives. And she threatens execution. And she threatens execution of her very special guest. She's ordered quiet. Special quiet. Order quiet. Insists on quiet. She's ordered 20 knives. She's ordered 20 knives. And she threatens execution. And she threatens execution of her very special guest. She's ordered quiet. 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 Order quiet. 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 Order quiet. Quiet. Quiet.
Please! Sheets,
Right.
pillows,
Right.
blankets,
Right.
mattresses.
Right.
Not yet. Play low until the coast is clear.
Bravo. Bravissimo.
Chester! Somebody stop her! Stop her, I say! There she goes down the corridor. Bring her here to me. This is a fine kettle of fish. Now, you wretch, I want the truth. What is all of this noise about anyway? The moment I turn my back, there's always something outrageous going on in the corridors.
Never mind me.
Harry! Stop! I knew I couldn't trust you, you wretch! What is going on here? What are you up to? What? There's something going on around here. What's under these mattresses? It's a dead body! Pull those away. Well, what are you doing? Explain yourself.
It's just a joke, Your Majesty. This boy and I... go outside and wait for me, Lancelot.
Lancelot, wait! Lady Larkin. Take those things up to what's-her-name's chamber. Mattresses, too.
Your Majesty...
Quiet! What are you doing in that ridiculous get-up? Silence! Why won't you have the ball?
Your Majesty...
Shut up! And what are you doing with this musician? Answer me. Well, speak up!
Your Majesty, I beg of you.
You were running away, is that it? You were running away!
Larkin!
Why, you low-born, ungrateful little sneak! Is this the thanks I get for treating you as my own daughter? Just look at you. One of my girls running away to be a musician.
Majesty, the Lady Larkin is innocent. I'll tell you the truth. I forced her to leave against her will. That's not true.
Why?
Just a moment!
Larkin, what are you doing with that musician?
What are you doing with that woman?
No, just a moment!
You go to your room.
Don't you tell me what to do, you libertine!
May I remind you that you are still one of my ladies-in-waiting? Get up upstairs where you belong and prepare a what's-the-name for bed. Do as I say! And may I remind you, Sir Harry, that you are still one of my knights? Step forward. And you relax! Sir Harry, I order this minstrel banished from my kingdom. I want her gone by daybreak. Sextimus! Go to bed. I don't want you groping around in the dark all night. And as for the rest of you, listen carefully. There is a little girl upstairs who is dog-tired.
No, she said she was going to study for her test.
Oh, all right. Let here. Is that clear? I want quiet, and I am going to get quiet. If I have to scream the palace down. Quiet!
Some.
Some. S-U-M, some.
Summer.
Summer. S-U-M-E-R, summer.
Good. Well, if Mother chooses to test you on literature or spelling, you're sure to pass. That leaves history.
History, well, that takes in quite a lot, but let's give it a whirl.
Chapter 1. The bravery of Prince Waldir.
Well, dear.
Young Waldir, wishing to slay the dragon Fafnir.
Who?
Wishing to slay the dragon Fafnir.
Oh, yeah, Fafnir, that one.
Takes his father's sword Minning.
Minning.
Disguised as the West Wind, he goes into the forest and surprises Fafnir in his lair and slays him, whereupon he is unable to understand the speech of birds. Meanwhile, Waldir's father, Alberic, disguised as the sacred goat, warns him that the spirit of Gunther.
Oh, yeah, Gunther, but I thought I might have been... Did you ring for a page boy?
No.
You've got the wrong room, son. Aren't you Larkin?
Yes, Your Highness.
Well, what's the matter?
I have a suit just like that.
I'm in disguise, Your Highness. I was running away.
Oh, I see. Well, sit down and rest. Stop, let's pull up a chair.
But the Queen has ordered
Oh, never mind what the Queen has ordered. Just sit here.
Oh, but Your Highness.
Oh, now sit down. Now then, what's this all about?
I'll just go out on the parapet and stay there naked and catch a chill and die. That'll show him.
Show him what?
He'll be sorry.
Who?
Horrible Harry.
You mean Big Nice Harry?
Just a minute. Well, what did you do to him?
What did I do to him?
Well, you must have done something. You're talking the way I did once when I was afraid to go home because I'd given my little brother a bloody lip. It was an accident.
We had a little disagreement.
So you decided to run away.
Well, he said some perfectly horrible things to me.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I guess you're right. I guess about the only thing you can do is pack up and get out. Unless, of course, you just go to him and say you're sorry. Listen, that Harry is a wonderful boy and he really loves you. Why, we were on the road for 2 weeks and never laid a finger on me.
Oh, Your Highness.
Now you just go get into something that's pretty and shows your girl and patch things up with them. Oh, and Larkin, try to act a little helpless. Men don't like girls that are too strong.
I do.
Dear Princess, I don't know how to thank you. If it's a girl, I'm going to name her Fred.
What if it's a boy?
Dauntless, I think you better go to bed. Oh, and leave the history book.
I'm confident you're going to pass Mother's test tomorrow. Well, I'm pretty sure. If you don't, I'll understand.
Okay. And so it was that the young Prince Waldir, having slain the dragon Fafnir with the sword Minning, rescued the Princess Frigga, and together they mounted his horse Trigga, and rode off together to the castle Wunderbar, where they were married and lived happily ever after. Well, I'm glad. flavor of poisoned apple. Even so, she lived happily, happily, happily ever after. A magical kiss counteracted the apple eventually. Though I know I'm not clever, I'll do what they tell me I have to. I want some happily ever after to happen to me. Rapunzel had platinum tresses that were double the length of her dresses. She was kept in a tower for years by a wicked old witch. Till one night despair down, she scrambled by letting her hair down. That's what I call quite a switch. I wonder, oh no, it'll never hold. I'll be finished before I begin. And besides, I don't want to get out. I want to get in. I want to live happily, happily, happily ever after. I want to walk happily out of a chapel eternally tied. For I know that I'll never live happily ever after. Till after I'm a bride, and then I'll be happily happy. Yes, happily happy. And thoroughly satisfied. Yeah.
You're a bully and a tyrant just because you won your spurs. You think
Now see here, this person is charged with attempting to transport a young woman out of the kingdom against her will. That is a serious offense.
she didn't do it? It was a frame up.
You've got it all wrong.
She was protecting the Lady Larkin, and you stay out of this, Your Majesty.
Sir Harry, I can't leave yet. There's someone I must see first.
Who?
The wizard. I want your permission to speak to the wizard.
Yes, yes.
No. Permission denied.
Sir Harry, you're a fathead!
Yes, you are. She's trying to help. We're all trying to help.
How can you help?
By finding what the test is from the wizard.
That's cheating.
Don't you understand? This is for you.
Let me go to the wizard.
No. If anyone should defy the wizard's magic, then I should.
You must stand guard. This is my job. No, you might get hurt. You can't come, and that's final.
What's the matter, Papa?
The king must have come with us.
I'll get rid of him. Your Majesty, Dauntless is ready now. He needs to have that personal talk with you.
Another time?
Dauntless, your father wants to have that little chat with you now. It's very important.
It is?
It can't be put off. Come on. Do your duty, sire.
What is it, Papa? What do you want to talk about? Well, Papa? Stop. Look. Listen. Little prince. Boy. Flower. Girl. Flower. Boy flower, girl flower. Oh, tell me more. I want to know about what getting married is for. Seed. Fall. From girl flower. And by, baby flower. Grow. Oh, but why? Oh, tell me why. Oh, Father, tell me, Father, don't be shy. Boy flower, girl flower, will love each other. Boy flower, father. Oh, and girl flower, mother. Yes, but how? It's very interesting, but how? Oh, tell me now. on bee. Bee flies to girl flower. Dust touches girl flower. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. It's very interesting, but still not clear to me. Woman is like girl flower. Man is like bee and like boy flower. Man, that's me. But tell me more. I've got to know about what getting married is for. Sounds like Carrie. Sounds like Carrie. Marry. Man and woman get married. Winifred and White love each other. And then one night. Yes, then one night. It's very interesting what happens in the night. What happens? What happens? Oh, tell me, Father, please. Shall I go and pick some flowers? Shall I go and catch some bees? Winifred and I will get married. And then one night, stork? The stork will come and bring us a baby? Oh, Papa, I know all about the stork. Mother told me about him years ago. Wait a minute. Flower, seed, man, woman, bee, baby, small. It isn't the stork. It isn't the stork. It isn't the stork at all. Oh, life is grand. It's very interesting. I think I understand. I think I know. It's very interesting. Thank you, Father. And Father, I love you so.
Pardon, Sir Wizard.
What do you want?
Our friend, the minstrel, is a great admirer of yours.
No soft soap, if you please.
This isn't soft soap. And I wouldn't even say it except for the fact that I've been banished. Before I go, well, I hope this won't embarrass you, but I have to tell you what a great artist you are, Cardamon.
Cardamon? Don't call me by that name.
I use that name with honor, sir. I don't think I'll ever forget seeing you at command performance at Glastonbury in '92. What a show, what a triumph. You took 7 curtain calls.
8.
Do you happen to remember that little kid in the second row who stood up and yelled, "Bravo!" that night?
Yes?
I was that kid.
I can't believe it.
Of course, I'm in show business too, and sir, if it's any interest to you, it was your inspiration that brought this about.
You must belong to the guild. Camelot Local 714. To think that somebody remembers those days.
Yes. Well, I just wanted to tell you what that performance meant to me, Cardamon. I'd better be going now.
No, wait. Miss Minstrel. For you.
Oh, thank you.
Here, have a seat.
Oh no, the queen wouldn't like it if she knew I was still around.
Never mind her. Have a seat. This is between us.
Oh. Anyways, you're probably busy with that test for tomorrow.
Don't worry about that. The test is all taken care of.
Oh, don't suppose you could tell an old guild member what it is?
Well, I'm sort of under oath.
Oh, I understand. Well, I'd better be going.
No, wait. May I borrow your handkerchief?
What handkerchief?
Some people think my act is pretty foul.
Cardamon the Great.
I bet you can't even guess what the test is about.
Astronomy?
No. You'll never guess. Sensitivity.
Sensitivity, did you hear? Cardamon the Great.
Cardamon the Greatest. Now let me tell you the rest. I'd better not.
I'll go, but May I ask one favor, Cardamon? May I have this?
What do you want with that?
A memento of the good old days, because of my father.
Keep it.
Thank you.
Jester!
Oh, thank you, sir.
That was a very nice thing you did for her, Cardamon.
Well, for her father's sake.
Say,
I don't actually have to get out of here until daybreak.
why don't we go down to the wine cellar, split a bottle, and talk some more about it? Talk some more.
Fine. But I've started something here that I'd like to finish. Go ahead, and I'll join you in 2 seconds.
I'll be waiting.
What's the matter, Mister?
Oh, nothing.
Say something funny.
Have you ever heard of my father? Sliding Peter Jingle?
Was that supposed to be funny?
I don't know.
I think the clown is losing her touch.
I'm far from sentimental or romantic, and I like to think I'm strictly up to date. But at times the dancing gets a bit too frantic in these hectic days of 1428. So indulge me if I pause to raise my chalice to a quaint and charming dance we used to do in the days when my dear father played the palace back in 1392. My dad was debonair and quite as light as air. In his very soft shoes, how he could dip and glide and skip and slip and slide. In his very soft shoes, I used to stand and watch him every day. He was always smooth and cool. I used to love to hear the people say he's a regular dancing fool. He barely touched the ground and never made a sound. But I've noticed in all his reviews that when he took his bow to the crown and the crowd went crazy and the house came down when Daddy wore his very soft shoes.
Who's there? Friend or foe?
Friend,
Oh,
I hope. Oh, Harry. Harry, look at me. I was trying to run away, but it was only because I thought you didn't love me. I thought you didn't love me. But even if you don't love me, I can't love anyone but you. And I want to be near you if I can, for as long as I can. I don't blame you if you've changed.
well, in a way I have. Yesterday I loved you as never before, but please don't think me strange. I've undergone a change, and today I love you even
silent out of my mind, for I find you so much lovelier today.
My heart cannot be trusted. I give you fair warning.
For yesterday I loved you as never before, but that was long ago, and now it's best you know that today I love you even more. My heart cannot be trusted, I give you fair warning, I openly confess, tonight I love you less than I will tomorrow morning.
17, 18, 19, 20. That should do it. And one small piece that I had to bring all the way up from the pantry. All the way up the most killing stairs in the kingdom. There. All right, you can come in now. Did you bring everything? The hypnotic mirror?
Yes, madame.
And the rest of the things?
Yes, madame.
And the girl? Where's the girl? Doesn't she know it's long past bedtime? You would think she'd be dropping from exhaustion. Oh, it's you. Are you ready for bed? You must be sure to get a good night's rest so you're fresh early tomorrow for your trip back to your kingdom or wherever it is you're going. Bring the hypnotic mirror. And where is the incantation? The wizard said it would be written right on the wrapper.
It's right here, Your Majesty.
Yes. Silken swishing sibilance wraps us in a gentle trance. Deep in Morpheus's arms we lie. Off we go to Betty Bye.
You know, I think I'm getting a pimple right here.
Bring the poppy and mandragora incense. Yes. Drowsy incense, sweet aroma, wraps us in a gentle coma. Murmuring voices seem to say, Mr. Sandman's on his way. Ah, that ought to get us to sleep, shouldn't it? The sleeping potion? That's right. A little extract of opium and warm milk before bed, I always say. Drink it down. Oh, now I'm sure you're going to get a good night's sleep. I wish I could say the same for myself. But, to be sure you have no trouble drifting off, I have prepared a special treat. Bring on the Nightingale of Samarkand. Who has the Nightingale of Samarkand? Naturally, I have to do everything myself. Give us a lullaby, birdie, something nice and soft. Yea, verily. No, my dear, why aren't you in bed?
Am I almost there?
Help her up. At least one person is going to get a good night's sleep in this castle.
What are you, some kind of nut? All right, Lumps, watch out. All right, take it from the top. Good night, everybody. Sleep well. Oh, what a beautiful bed. 20 soft, downy mattresses. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. All right, sheep. We'll take it from the top. Ready when you are. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here, darling, let mother fix it.
Leave me alone, Mom. I can dress myself.
Well, far be it for me to interfere, precious.
I can't do it!
Oh. Why are you wearing that so early in the morning?
Well, today's the day of the test. I wanted to look my best
The
for...
test? Why, Dauntless, the test is all over, sweetheart.
Huh?
The test is over, darling boy.
But Mother, when was it? What was it?
Oh, it was last night. We put her to bed on 20 soft, downy mattresses with a pea underneath the bottom one to test her for sensitivity. Of course, a pea would have kept a real princess awake.
And she slept?
Well, I'm sure I don't know, but she was practically falling asleep before getting into bed. She was yawning like a vulgar scullery maid. She looked ghastly, darling, old enough to be a... Well, never mind.
Oh, Fred.
I can't help it. I'm so nervous I could die. Absolutely die.
Control yourself. They'll be here any minute.
If she doesn't pass, I'll just kill myself.
Don't talk. Here comes the Queen.
And someday, darling, we'll find you a real princess. Don't worry. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
All here to see the princess on her way? Well, since she has become such a favorite of ours, I have decided she should have an extra special consolation prize. Sir Studley.
Here, Your Majesty. A thoughtful gift.
Charming, charming. Thomas! Now, where is our slugger bed? She should be getting an early start. Oh, here she is now. She isn't even dressed yet. She must have slept like a baby.
37,428.
37,428 what?
Why do you stuff your mattresses with jousting equipment?
What do you mean?
I mean, that bed ought to be moved down to the torture chamber.
You didn't sleep?
I never shut my eyes.
You've passed
Oh, past what?
the test. Mother put a pea under 20 mattresses and you felt it. And now we can get married.
A pea under 20 mattresses. No wonder I'm black and blue.
I don't think she's pretty.
Oh, she's not pretty. She's beautiful.
20 mattresses, huh? Dauntless, dear. I'll leave the wedding arrangements to you. You might want to start looking around for us a small kingdom. I've got a feeling we aren't going to want to live with the in-laws.
She's going to get cold sleeping there. I'd better take her up to our room.
No, Douglas, wait.
Wait for what?
To give this matter proper consideration.
She passed the test and I need to take her up to our room.
I said wait. Now you listen to your mother. Throughout this heartbreaking process of trying to find a true princess, I have never nagged, never interfered, and never expected one solitary word of sympathy.
Shh, Mama, she's asleep.
Oh, I cannot stand by and watch you throw yourself away on this little nobody.
Mama, quiet.
I mean, look at her. She may have passed the test, but I must say, I have never trusted someone with those shifty eyes and that mean little mouth.
I told you to shut up.
It happened. It happened, the prophecy. The mouse devoured the hawk.
Look, look! The queen can't talk!
I
What?
can.
The king talks.
And I've got a lot to say. Well, good night. Unhand the boy. Go ahead. Now you asked for it, Agravain, and you've got it. From now on, when I say hop, I want you to hop. Hop. Skip. Jump. Hop.